Okay, so till now we have discussed the yeah, till now we have discussed different steps. I mean the master data which is involved, the uploading ECC numbers, classifying the product with ECC numbers, and also creating the license master and maintain the license determination rules, ATR rules to determine the license type. Okay, we also have discussed the what are the configuration settings involved, right from starting from creation of number ranges or partner structure, document structure, or the important things in document structure, item category, how to create numbering schemes, text control, how to create legal regulation. Okay, how to activate legal regulation, and we also have additional determination procedure for license type. Till now we have discussed. Okay, today we will see some scenarios. Okay, so let's see. First of all, let's discuss as to why the we'll get a sales order block for the legal control. Okay, I'll just show different examples. So just we'll discuss what are the reasons it will get. So sales order gets blocked for legal control in below cases. Okay, for those cases when the first one is that when the product is not classified. Okay, classified for legal control for ECCN number, ECCN or ICCN number. Okay, this is the number one case. Okay, the second case is that product is classified, but LDR rules not maintained. Okay, you have classified the product, or okay, product is classified, but the license is not maintained. Okay, this is one cause. Okay, this is one of the reason. Next thing is that product is classified, license is maintained, or license is created for the required license type. Okay, but LDR rules not maintained. Okay, if you don't maintain the LDR rules, then system won't be able to determine license type, and further the license type will determine the license number. Next thing is that everything is determined. Okay, product is classified, license is created for license type, LDR rules also maintained, but license is expired. Okay, the license you have created already in the system might have been expired. Okay, license is expired, and there is no active license. That is the second license, which is created. Okay, the license is expired, and there is no license also which is created to substitute the license, the expired license. Okay, there is no license which is created. Okay, there is one exception also. Okay, okay. For first we'll discuss this. Okay, these are the possible reasons where the license sales order will get a license. Well, let's see one example. Okay, so example I'll create an example. This one, ECCN. Let's create one sales order and see. Creating the sales order. We'll see different. We'll test different cases. Okay. Order quantity 1. Just save this. Okay. So if you get a legal control block, it will be highlighted here, legal control. Okay, if you get embargo block, it will be highlighted here. The custom status is basically status of the document. Okay, if any of this is blocked, it will show as blocked only. Until you release this, the overall status of the custom document won't be changed to released. Okay, I'll just take a screenshot of this and show you legal control block. This is the legal control block. Immediately, once a sales order is created and we have configured the email notification of the GTS team, then immediately a mail will trigger to the complaints team saying that this sales order 21376 is blocked for legal control. Okay, let's see what is the reason for this block. Okay, let's go to GTS 21376. is mentioned here. So let's go to GTS and check what is the reason for this issue. Let's log in and see what is the reason. So it will go. So this is the sales order. We'll go to legal export. We'll go to see block documents. Okay, it says it's block. So we have to go to see block documents. So 21376. To see, let's go check the log first. Log will see, if you see this is legal control block, it's red. Okay, so it is the only block for legal control. Let's go and see what is the issue. You just drag down to the last, you will come to know. So this says a product has not been classified for the legal regulation. Okay, so this is one of the reasons which we have discussed. Okay, I'll just paste it again so that you will come to know the reason. This is one of the probable reasons. This is a very common reason. Okay, but if the compliance team is proactive, they will maintain it much beforehand when before the sales documents are created. Okay, let's classify the product. Okay, so first of all, before classifying the product, we should know which license type we want. Okay, which license type you want for the configuration. So let's go and say example. I want the license type, a specific license type. So first thing is that you need to go to license determination rules. So first thing is that go to license determination rules, display license determination rules, so add the legal regulation. So if you see what is the legal regulation mentioned here, A1LC, just add that legal regulation and see. Okay, so we have this many legal. So example, I want this is Thailand. Okay, if you see the country is Thailand. So this is only applies. So first one is ruled out. So we require this. So example, I want I want this license type L1. Okay, to be determined in the sales document. So in that case, what I need to do, I need to classify the product with the 3A001. Okay, this combination is like that for the country of destination. For this ECCN number, so this one is determined. This one is will determine the sales document. So what we need to do? So we need to classify this, then only this will determine. So example, let me classify 3A001. Or if you want L2, okay, let's classify LA001. So let's go back. Either there are two ways you can go to the work list. Okay, this is one. Now there is one way where you can directly go into the customs in the customs document itself. You can go into product. You can go into change mode, or there is one more option. You can go to the master data and do it. There are two options are there. Okay, both are both you can do based on your flexibility. So this is example. Classification master data. I can go to this export. I can go to this material and do it. Okay, I can do it if you want also. What is this number? 50 500 So let's go. So this is specific to legal regulation. I just added only A1LC. Okay, that only you will get A1LC. Legal control. So let's add what we want. We want L1. Okay, so I will classify this product with this 3A001. 3A001. Okay. Okay, I think we don't have. Okay, then in that case, what we'll do? Just save this and see. Let's see. Let's go to next error. Okay, let me save this. First of all, I have first thing that we have identified the product is not classified. Okay, so let's classify the product. So this is not there. Okay, this doesn't exist. This the 3800 doesn't exist ECC number. So let's maintain the 38001. Let's go back. Go to ECC numbers. You want to know the numbering schema, so what you need to do, you can actually go, you can actually see in the configuration. Okay, see 54321 is the numbering schema. You just go to numbering schema and just maintain number. You can maintain whatever number you want. So we have these combinations. Okay, we have 500655. Okay, so what, see, this combination we require. Okay, basically, so this combination is not there in the license determination rules. So basically, if you see, this is not there. Okay, so we have different combinations that is available. So example, I want this ECC number. I want this ECC number to determine the license type L1. Okay, so in that case, let me maintain one and see. Okay, let me maintain. Go to maintain and determination strategy. Okay, so A1LC. Okay, I want the license type as L1. Okay, so what do we require? I want the license type as L1. Okay, I can just maintain the license type as L1 and execute. I can see this many combinations. So it's basically country, ECC number combinations maintained. Okay, this legal regulation license type are common. So this determination base basically maintained on the country control plans. Okay, what I need to do? A1LC. What is the country? It's Thailand. Okay, let me go to TH. Okay, we have TH. Okay, I'll select legal regulation, TH, and this number. Okay, this is the ECC number, and select the license type. Okay, I've already selected whatever is required. Okay, then I will need to do apply selection. If you see, it should come in the next section. Okay, so I've selected and just save it. So if you see, this is just save it. Save. Okay, it's saved now. Let me go back and see if it is maintained correctly or not. Display determination strategy, A1LC, country of destination is Thailand, okay, license type is L1. If you know the ECC number, you can add the ECC number. If you don't know options, directly you can execute also, just adding, mentioning legal regulation. You look at all the possible LDR rules maintained in the system. This specific, so this is maintained. Okay, so with this maintained now. So I told you previously that any change we do in the system, okay, that we should do recheck. Okay, let me classify this product with this ECC number. Facebook model is the product. So I'm going to classify with this 500. Okay, you can go change mode also, and you can do it directly here. A1LC. Okay, if you see it comes in green, that means you have classified successfully. Just save it. Okay, now I have done changes to the master data. So what I need to do next thing is I need to recheck the document. If I recheck the document, then only changes will apply to the customs document. Any master data changes, you should do that. Okay, we have discussed the same in SPL also. So let's go back and do recheck. We have the recheck document next to the legal control export. Okay, you can go inside 21376. Just display log. If you check the display log, you can see the log directly. 21376. You will see whether it is released or not. So actually, if you see, this is released. Okay, let's see what is the document number assigned here. Okay, actually, as per our determination, L1 should be assigned. L1 license type is assigned, and system would have checked what the active licenses that are mentioned for L1. Okay, so let's see what is the active licenses that we have for L1. Go to again legal control export. Okay. So you see 539. Actually, this should have been assigned. If you see the assigned documents also, what is license document we have created? 21376. Is it 21376? 21376 should have. Let's go and check in the custom declaration. So 21376. Actually, in the item, custom documents item, we should see this document. We should this license as a. Okay. Let me open this customs document. Go to again. Now it won't be in blocked documents. It will be in existing documents. Since the block is released, it will be in existing documents. Okay. So if you see the item license will get item. Item, we need to go to legal control data and check. Okay, see 539 as a. Okay, if you want to directly go to the license and see, there is an option here, display license. You can go here. In production system, you may have access or you may not have access. For non-production system, you have access to this transaction where you can directly go and see. See, if you see, this is assign. Okay, this is assign. If you go to assign documents, you can see that this is assign, and also depreciation also happened. One quantity is depreciated. If you go to quantity also, you can see that the quantity is depreciated. Okay, out of 95, you see, if you want to see what are the 5 quantities which are depreciated on each sales document, you can see. Okay, 5 quantities are depreciated. Diagram of this sales order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is how it works. So let me brief what is the issue. So what happened now? System will check for the in sequence. I'm telling you, system will check for if product master is classified or ECCN or not. Okay, ECCN or ACCN. This is the first step. If it is satisfied, system will go to next step. System will check. Okay, if the LDR rules are created, LDR rules, system after identifying the system, we have checked now. System will check LDR rules are maintained for determination of license type or not. Second sequence. Okay, next thing the system will check. Okay, for the LDR rules. Okay, system will check if license is created or not. Okay, system will check license is created or not. Okay, system example, system has identified the license, active license, and that is assigned sales document automatically. Okay, this is automatic process. So example, if you want, I will create the sales document again. Okay, a sales order again. It will assign automatically. Okay. Now we have classified it. We have the license. We have LDR rules. Now its expectation is that the sales document, the license should be assigned automatically to the system, to the sales document. Let me create one and see. Just create same data and see which should assign automatically. I will create 5 quantity. Let's see. Okay. Let's save this. So you should not give us a block. So we haven't got a block. That is because the license assignment happened automatically because we have all the prerequisites to have the license assignment automatically in sales document. Okay, let's see this document and we'll understand. 21377. Let's go to the sales document. Okay, first thing is that we need to go and see. So the legal control is green. Okay, that means in the header is that means license is there assigned automatically. Want to go and see legal control data. The 539 is automatically. The one which you have created is assigned automatically. Okay, you want to go and see, go to license and see, go to assign documents. Okay, this is 5, 21377 successful assigned to the document. Okay, if you want to go to quantity also, it should be 90 now. Okay, because the 5 we have already absorbed, depreciated from the sales order that you have created. Okay, this is the process. This is the automatic assignment of license. Clear? Okay, so I will tell you one more scenario. So example, 539 is there. If you see 539 license is there. Okay, system has identified this is the example, the fourth step. Okay, step 4. Example, we have system has identified two licenses, active licenses, 539 and 540. Okay, so which one the system should pick it? Okay, the system will pick the license which is expiring first. Okay, the standard behavior which is expiring first, it will pick expiring first. Example, if you see this license is there till 31st 12 2023. Okay, if I have a license which is expiring 2024, then system will ignore that, even though its system has determined it. Okay, system will only pick 539 because of this is expiring first. Okay, this is also the standard behavior. Okay, so everything is happened automatically. We also have an exception where we need to assign the license manually, even though you have maintained everything. Okay, there are some situations where, of course, we do in the configuration where you need to assign the license also automatically. Okay, there are some cases where there are some make to orders. Okay, make to orders, sales orders basically means you need to if you have created the BOM is involved. Okay, you need to procure more materials. It will take some time. You need to apply license accordingly. In that cases, what they will do, maybe the sales order to deliver it may take 1 year. Okay, example. In that case, what they will do, they first create the license sales order, and after that they will apply for the license. Okay, there are some situations where you need to assign manually. Okay, even though you maintain that we will discuss. Okay, that we can control the configuration. Okay, this basically what we have discussed is the automatic assignment of license types. We will see the manual assignment also. Okay, let's go to the further configuration. So let's go to the license type configuration. How we configure license types. Okay, so for example, the blueprint session, you understood that what is the process involved, and okay, then the business told you that to create some specific license like method specific, customer specific, so customer license value specific, so you know what needs to be configured. Let's see how do you configure that in the system. Okay, so let's go to configuration in GTS. Let's go to PRO. We do all this in realize phase, all the configuration part. So let's go to compliance. Let's go to legal control. So we have this. Okay, so let's go and check for the different license types. Okay, first thing is that all the license types are assigned to legal regulation only, because legal regulation is the key. We assigned active legal regulation determination procedure. We have assigned to legal regulation. Okay, the determination procedure for automated determination license type we assign to the legal regulation. Okay, whatever is there we do control of the legal regulation only. Okay, let's see. Let's create one. If you want to see, I'll just give you. Now we have discussed L1. I'll discuss what is L1 and things like that. Okay, this is L1 which is created. Okay, so A1LC, L1 is created. So let's see what we have there in the A1LC. Let me explore. So we have the number ranges here. Okay, just make. I'll come to this. What is multiple license again? Okay, in the next step I'll tell you. So if you see, so A1 is it A1LC? A1LC L1. We have, see, if you see on the left side, whatever the left side we have. Okay, all these are called, okay, FTO, product number, document number, or we call everything as attributes. Okay, these are called license attributes. Okay, so if you want to control the license assignment to the user, so example, I say product number. We have discussed already. So if example, I want this license to be assigned to specific customers and product numbers. If it is IVL, then I have to select the customer. Customer, where is the customer is basically the business partner. Okay, you can select the business partner. Okay, if you want to control this only the specific customers can order specific product, I can add this one. Okay, or you want to have this to only specific business partner, specific product number, control class, you can have it. Just control. You can just add it. If you add it to add all this will come to the left side automatically. Okay, because these are the attributes that you need to maintain. This is like conditional code you maintain the system. Okay, and there is one important thing I told you. This is the document number. Okay, this if you click this document number, it means that the license has to be assigned manually only. Okay, this is the control. Okay, if you click document, even though you meant only prerequisites for automated determination, still it won't assign. Okay, you have to check the. I'll show you how to check for the document number. I will show you how to assign document number. Okay, so as of now, the example I want to have the FTO. Let's create a new license and see. Okay, let me copy this. You can always copy this. Okay, for example, I will create this L3. Okay, I will create as general license. But anybody can apply. Okay, any customer can apply any product. That's general license. Okay, so I will use I can use it FTO. I want product number. I want control class. I want business partner. Okay. So I have just selected this one, and you can further control in this configuration. That example I have created product number. How many product numbers you want to add? If you want to add one product number, you can add only one product number. System won't allow you to add more than one product number. If you want multiple product numbers, you can do it. That control is there to drag down. So example, against each attributes, we have further control. So example, for the FTO product number you maintain, you see we have further controls like this. Okay. So if you want only one entry to be maintained, you can maintain precisely only one possible entry. If you want unlimited entries, you can maintain as B. Okay, these two you can select based on the product requirement. Okay, if the business want to control only for one FTO, they can control it. Example, I will select only one FTO for this one. So foreign trade organization. What next we have selected? Product number. Okay, example, I will select product number and unlimited entries. Control class. Control class, I will select only one control class. Business partner. So business partner, I will mention a number of business partners. Okay, this is business partners. Okay, and you further have the value update, document update. So if you see the sections, okay, see if you see here the quantity has come, the quantity attribute has come. That has come because of the activation of this option here, quantity attribute value. Okay, you can further tell that at what level this quantity should depreciate. Example, document item quantity. Usually this is the one we usually select. Okay, example, I've created a sales order 1. This will the one quantity will be depreciated. You can again select based on your requirement. Okay, the value will be again we have options like this. Usually it will be value of goods. So example, the value I have created a sales order 1,000 euros and the value license is 10,000 euros. So that 1,000 will you select. Okay, just select the value of goods. I have activated these two. If I activate these two, immediately that will come on the document itself. Okay, just come down. If you want text determination procedure, you can activate text determination procedure here. And just save this. That's it. The only thing is you need to just save this. Click enter and save this. Saving this. So once you're saving this, it will ask for a customizing transport. Okay. So ALLC L3. So I'm going to create ALLC L3. Let's see how it looks like. If it was as per matching or requirement or not. You can go back. Okay, you can if you want to create for first time, what you need to do? To go back. Export license. So we have all discussed that for export license, you can see the maintain export license here. Whereas for import, you can see in the last. Okay, so it's moved to the last here. Okay, that's the only difference. Let's go to export license. Let's create one. Okay, let's see. A1 also, what's the license? L3. Okay, this is what we create. Just click enter. Okay, see, we got everything. Okay, we have created the value attribute. We got the value attribute, quantity attribute, material, partner. Okay, and the text. Okay, and if you see, these are maintained for unlimited entry. So example, I take material. If I click plus, I can enter n number of values. Plus, I can enter n number of values. But whereas for the FTO and control class, we have restricted to only one value. That's why it only show you. It will only allow you to enter one value. Okay. The left side, if you see, these are for unlimited entries. Okay. This is only for specific. That's why you can see you can see a separate section here. Okay. If you change the configuration to FTO to unlimited, again this will move up here. Okay, you can try creating a number of entries. Okay, so this is how you create a license. Okay, these are the attributes where to create a license. Okay, I'll tell you what is the use of multiple license. The configuration of the C. We have something called multiple license. So what is the use of multiple license? Okay, multiple license. Terms in license of example. Let's take one case. Okay, this is only for value and this is only for value and quantity attributes. Okay, value and quantity will apply. Quantity attributes apply. This example, I take one case where sales order is created. As example, let's see license is created. License 1 is created for 10,000 euro. Okay, there is one more license. License 2 is created for 15 quantity and 2,500 euro. Example takes. Okay, so I have created a sales order for 15 quantity. Okay, 15 each. Example. Okay, license example, I take each. Better understanding, I take 10 each quantity. Okay, and I have created for 2,000 euro. You see the standard behavior. System can't take from this one and also from this one. Okay, because this is 2,000 and 2,000 is more. Okay, and you have this 2,500, and if you see system determination, system will go for license number 1. Okay, license number 2. So example, take a case where this is expiring first, but system can't depreciate this. Okay, and system has to go to this one. Okay, so to utilize this both licenses, what we can do, if you click the multiple license, there will be 2 licenses assigned. If they click multiple license, portless license 1 will be assigned. License 1 will be assigned. Okay, it will go for zero appreciation. Okay, and 1,000 also will be 0. Okay, if you take license 2, take license 2 also for the quantity I mean 15. 5 will be depreciated, 10 will be there, 1,500 euro. So if you take the sales order, and this will be expired. Okay, this is exhausted. Okay, I would say exhausted. So take sales order. Sales order, you can see in the item legal control tab, 2 license getting assigned. Okay, license 1 and license 2. So if you see the scenario, the first license is completely exhausted. Okay, out of from the sales order. Okay, this is 0, and the remaining 5 is taken from this license. Okay, this 1,000 is exhausted, and the remaining 1,000 is taken, 1,000 euros taken from this. Okay, this way you can utilize both the licenses, and in the sales document you can see 2 licenses. Okay, this is how it works. This is benefit of activating multiple licenses. This is only for value and quantity attributes. Okay, we have quantity in scope. Okay, this is as simple as that. Okay, just keep this in mind. Okay, now we have created the license type. Okay, let's test one scenario. Okay, let's test one scenario with the L3 license type. First thing is that first what we need to do, we can create the same document. First prerequisite is that the product is classified by ECC number. Okay, that's already done. Let's add the checklist here and see this new product type. Okay, let's have this checklist first. Okay, we have created new license type. This you should check also. New license type. The license type is created. L3 is created. Okay, this is the checklist we have. Okay, so this is done. Okay, this is the part is already classified with ECCN. Next thing is that check for the LDR rules. Let's maintain the LDR rules for the new license type. Okay, let's go here, go back. The maintain determination A1LC Let's go for the license information. L4. We update it for L4. Oh, sorry, it's not there. Okay, sorry. Okay, so let me select. So if you can see L3 is there. Sorry, sorry, L3 we have selected. Okay. So let's go to L3. Okay, so we need to select it. Okay, let's go for it. Let's select legal regulation. Let's say Thailand. PH. Okay, let's select TH and let's select this 500, okay, which you have maintained before, and select the license type health. Let's maintain this. Apply selection. Okay, so we have this one. Okay, now we can see that L3. Okay, let's see. We have L3 right now, maintained for LDR rules. Okay, let's check, double check also. License type L3. Now it's there. Okay, next thing is that we need to maintain the license master. Okay, so let's see, without maintaining license master, let's see if you are able to get the license or not. Okay, let's create one scenario again. Before this one we need to expire the, okay, let's see. Okay, fine. Let's create one sales order. You can use the same sales or you can use the same sales order. Example, let me maintain one. Create for quantity one. Now, actually, since we have the active license, okay, since we have the L1 license, it will go for, it will assign automatically. Okay, first expire that license and test for the new license type. Okay, if you save this, the L1 will automatic license. So let's expire that one first. You can always expire the license for testing. Example, get into one. What L1 we have? 591 we have. I think we have 539 is there. Let's expire this for timing. So let's save this. So this is expired. Now what will happen? There is no active license in the system now. So it will again throw for a legal regulation error. So let me save this. Go ahead and save this. Now it should give us a legal control error. Okay, now we got legal control error. That is because there is no license at all for to identify the system. Okay, let's go for 3137. This is one of the scenario. Let's go and check in the GTS system. It will be in the block of documents. We need to go into block of documents list. 1378. Let's check the log. We'll understand what the issue. Okay. C1LC, we got an error. So L1, L3 are determined because this determined based on LDR rules. If you go to LDR rules, for the CCC number, we have maintained for the CCC number. Okay, so what CCC number this time? What this? Control list number. Okay, CEC control list number and ECC number are both are the same. So if you see the system, okay, and let me add the Thailand also. It's better. Okay, if you see the system is determining L1 and L3. Okay, the system is behaving correct only based on a system is determining L1, L3. So now if you go determination of system will determine L1, L3. Perfect. Okay. The further, once it is determined, what we have discussed, system will check for the license is created or not, active license is created or not. But actually, if you see now, there is no active license created. Okay, because the one which you have expired and L3 we have not created. This is a new license that we have not created for the existing license. If you see, there is no active license. Okay, so could not find any import license. It could not find an import license. Okay, if you want to further check, you can drag this one. System will tell you, okay, this is okay. To drag this one, it will tell you for what combination you need to maintain also. So example, this is L3, which you have maintained for we have configured for FTO, product number, ECCN, and product, and this is the partner. Okay, if you maintain with this combination, license with this combination, this will be for this depreciation. Okay, if you check everything, you need to maintain item value to depreciated value is 1 lakh euro. The item quantity to depreciate is 1, and the FT was maintained is this one, product, everything. Okay, everything is here. Okay, what we need to do, you need to maintain this. Okay, already you either you can maintain L1 or L3. Okay, because it determines L1 or L3. Since you have configured the new license type, we'll just configure the L3. There are two ways of doing this. Okay, if you want to maintain license for this, there are two ways of doing this. Okay, what you need to do, you can check for the license L3, or you can create here license for specific item. This is one possible thing. This is shortcut basically. Okay, you can directly maintain here. Okay, or what you can do, come back, you can go back, and you can maintain manually also. Okay, if you want, I can maintain manually also. With this combination, we have the combination what needs to maintain, we can just maintain, go to the combination and maintain the new license. Go back to the export and create a new license. Example L3. Okay, so we know the combination, and this, please keep this in an external number is the number which is given to the customs authorities. That number only you need to maintain. Okay, you can't just maintain any table. But test now we are just maintaining the test number, but that will be specific field which is used for that. Okay, valid from so basically valid from date should be example, I created sales document today with 16.8. Okay, if you're creating license, the validity of the document is basically should match the schedule line. Okay, the schedule line is saying that today is the schedule line date. Okay, then it valid from should be from today or before that. Okay, it should not be tomorrow. If you're maintaining, if you see the schedule line, what schedule line just maintained. Okay, when you're trying to release a document, the date should be either 16/8 or less. Okay, if you're maintaining for 17/8 also, but still it will show a block because the validity of the license will start from tomorrow, and you can't assign that document future date license to this document. Okay, you should be very careful in creating license. Okay, so it should be either 16 or before that. Okay, so for example, let me maintain from today only. In the future, it again depends on the date you have mentioned for the license application. There's the license application you will actually enter and give a service. So that license number, validity date, you should match that license application number. Okay. Before marketing is active, you should go to first maintain what the value you want to maintain. What is the value we have here? If you see, what is the value you have in the sales document for the combination? It is 1,000 euro. Okay, either you can maintain 1,000 euro or you can maintain more. Okay, if you are maintaining exactly 1,000 euro, that only this particular sales document will be exhausted. Okay, usually for applying license, we'll apply for. Let's maintain for 2 lakh euros. 2 lakh euros. Okay, euro. You should mention the value and the quantity. Okay, let's go to quantity. Example, what is the quantity which is mentioned here? We have created sales order for 1. Okay, let's maintain for 10 quantity. Basically, because this you can use it for further also. 10 each. What is the material involved here? Material, you just add plus. What is material involved? 5 double, let's add. You can check it from the sales order also, not a problem. This is sales order. We have discussed that the material number will be the same, okay, matching both the systems. Right. Okay. Just add it and just enter. Just enter. Okay, you get description. Let's go to partner number. So partner number, there are two things. Okay, either you can enter the ECC number. Okay, you can select the external partner number, or you can select the internal partner number GTS system. Okay, you can add here and you can filter it. You can enter external number or the internal number. It's up to you. Just open it. If you know the external partner number, you can enter here. If you know the business partner number GTS, you can enter here. Either option you can use, and both are fine. Okay. This system will basically pick from the, so if you see both combinations are maintained. 4857 is the GTS number, and this is the external partner 100081. So if you see sales order also 100081 is the ship to party that we have used. Okay, either you can maintain any of the combination you want. Okay, system will fetch it. Example, I maintain external number only. Example, I maintain external number. Check it. System pick it. So it's showing the name 4857 only. Okay, just click enter. This is done. If you want any text, if you want to add any text, you can just add any text. That's it. Create test license. Okay. Before saving the document, you should always make sure you need to activate the license. Okay. You have maintained everything, but you haven't activated, so it won't assign to the sales document. This is a very important step. People will create and they'll forget to activate it. Even non-production system also. And you have two things also you need to forget. So for FTO is not maintained. Let's maintain what is the FTO. This single entry. So what is the FTO? Just to, what is FTO? FTO JMAA. FTO JMAA. Okay, what is the control class number? We have 500 65575. Okay, everything I've maintained, everything I've done sanity check. Okay, everything's maintained. Just I will activate this. That's it. Okay. Now, if you see, I have done some master data changes. Okay, I've done now we have the last step also prerequisite. Okay, LDR rules are maintained. Everything.
Because this activity is all in production we have to do, right?
Yeah, production we have to do, but in non-production system also you will get some blocks. Okay, so sales team, sales orders, they do some testing. You're capable. So GTS functional team, we have to do the same activity in quality system. Production system compliance do. In non-production system, GTS consultant should do this. So that's why you should be aware of all this.
These activities, how we can move it, creation of license.
So example, if you see in production system, if you see this example, the same case in production system, they'll maintain the exact data. Okay. So in your non-quality system, like in the way that I'm doing, you can create any license. Only see your objective in the non-production system is that you should remove the block. For removing the block, you should create a license. You should maintain the LDR rules. You should follow all the prerequisites for the automated determination license type, so that the block is removed. Okay. Non-production system, your objective is block should not be there. If you create SQL block also, either you release the block, manual release the block, or you add that partner to the positive list. In embargo also same concept. In license also, you should maintain proper license so that the block is removed, so that the sales team can continue testing by creating the subsequent documents. Okay. While practicing, you'll come to know. Okay, you can create some more scenarios and do testing, and you can remove block. Then you will get an idea. You can do the same in project also. Clear, Ramesh? Okay. So now we have created license. The main objective is that this should assign to the sales document. 593 we have created and should assign automatically sales document. Okay. So now not we are done. Since I've done master data changes, okay, previously I've done master data changes to product master, I've done recheck. Now I have done changes to the license, I've created license. Now I will do recheck, so that the changes will apply automatically. So 2121378. Let me display. Check. If you check it, you will come to know what to do. So now it is green. That means the license is automatically assigned. So if you see, the license which you have created should be assigned automatically. I think 593 we have created. Let's go and check in the log now. Okay. You can do it from this display block documents also. Now it won't be in block documents. Okay. Let's go. You can see, check in the block documents also. Example, if you let me see. In the block documents, example, I've done changes to license master. There's something called refresh. Okay, if you perform refresh, again it will the same recheck functionality will happen here also. Okay, let me go back and check in the recheck. Since we have done the recheck, it will be moved from block documents to existing documents, since because the process is completed. 21378. Legal control. If you see it's green now, L3 is green. Okay. So go now. So if you can see that 593 which you have created just now is assigned automatically. Okay. And the quantity written off successfully, the values written off successfully. Okay. If you want to go and check in the document, this 1,000 euro should be depreciated and this one license, one quantity should be depreciated successfully. Let's go on the item tab. Okay. So let's go to the legal control data and see. See, let's go assign documents. See, this 1,000, this is depreciated and one is depreciated. If you want to check, it will be somewhere around 9 quantity remaining and value quantity remaining. This one. Okay, it's as simple as that. Okay, this is how it works. And there is one more example. Example, I know the sales document, sales order, but I don't know. I want to see what the license assigned. Okay, you need not come to here and check legal control data, and every time you need not come here and check. There is an option also where you can. There's an option called assign documents. Okay, there's an option called 21378. Okay, the option assign documents. You can go to assign documents. Give the sales document number, and you will come to know what the license assigned. So I have just assigned. So L 593 license is assigned to the sales document. Okay, you can see this. Okay, then number of items you will see what the license assigned to L3. Okay, you can directly see in a glance that okay L3 is assigned to L3 is the L3 license type is assigned, and 593 is the license number. Okay, you directly see in a glance. Okay, this will give you, and if you see also depreciation also happened. Okay, SD0 is you can see it. So drag down, you can actually see what is the number depreciation happened. Okay, so this is one of the options. If you know the sales document, you can go and check. Okay, let's discuss the important one, document number, the manual assignment. Since you have done the check the automatic assignment, let's check the manual assignment. Manual assignment number, I told you that I'm going to activate the document. Okay, even that you maintain everything, but still if you activate document number, you have to assign the document number manually. Okay, let's check that and see. License type L3. Let me activate document. Okay, this is the attribute that we activate, and you need to go every time you check this one, you need to go to the further controls and check if single entry is allowed or multiple entries are allowed. Okay, I would say okay, unlimited entries are allowed. Okay, I just added this one. Okay, let me create a sales document and see if the manual assignment is working or automatic assignment is working. Let's go here. Let's create one document. Same we are reusing. Okay. Let's create the sales document and see VS01 example. Okay. Now we have maintained everything, but still we are supposed to get a block. That's our expectation. See, we have maintained everything, but still we got a block. Okay, that is because we have activated document number. That means this license has to be assigned manually at any cost. Okay, there won't be a manual automatic assignment if you click the document number. Let's see what is the issue. 21379. Okay, let's go and see. Block of documents again, it's blocked. You can go and check 21379. Execute. Hit the log. See, as per this one, L1, L3, there is no active license L1, we got L3. So if you check there is no active license, okay? If you check the attributes, you will get a specific attribute for the document number 21379. Okay, that is the manual assignment. Okay, let me create one. Let's directly create from here. If you the advantage of using the shortcut is that everything, all the values will be populated automatically. So you do not worry about it. Okay, that's the best part of this shortcut. Okay, so let's use this test 594. Okay, unit document number. The only thing if you're adding document number is that if you're actually adding a document number, you need to add the logical system and the business object. Okay, to add what if it's a delivery, you need to reference delivery, logical system, and also object. That's the only thing you need to do. Okay, I already told you once. See, 16.8 automatically picked up in the sales document because system will pick the schedule and date automatically. Okay, so 3112, and the important thing is that you need to activate the license. Once you activate the license, then only it will work. Okay, so now I've done it. Let's go back and recheck the document since I've done changes to the license master. Okay, I've created license. Let's you can check here also. Okay, I just here you can just use the refresh. So now this is successful assigned. Okay, now this will be out of this work list. Okay, just save it. So now out of because the document is completed, and we need to go and check at the existing documents. Check the number. This one. Check the documents. And please keep in mind there can be a number of different license items. Okay, it's not only one. And different licenses can be assigned to different line items. So 594, which you have created, assigned automatically. If you see value, the exhausted. Okay, value we have created exactly for one, so it's exhausted. Quantity will also be exhausted. Okay, so this is how it works. This is for manual assignment. Okay, this is how you should work for manual assignment and for the automatic assignment. Okay, this is the difference. Okay, usually we'll get these questions always every time. So how do you example you want to activate a manual assignment, you want to create a license type, new license type, which should always assign manually, then where is the control? Okay, this is the option. And one thing I want to discuss also today is the controls. Okay, so example, license type controls. So example, I create a license. Here's the license. For example, I want to control the fields. Okay, so example, these are the fields I can see. Okay, I want to show you something. Let's go to configuration, license types. We have something allowed status. Okay, what is the allowed status? If you see license created, we have 3 steps. Okay, status is here. If you want to see this, the license created, license active, license active. Okay, so we have 3 status. If you click this one, this is for the activation. This is when created. Okay, so if you see while creation, okay, I want to make sure that I want to mark something as mandatory. Okay, I want to mark external numbers. This is like almost like incompletion loggle. If you create a sales order, example, you want to mark a specific field as mandatory, you go to account group and change. Likewise, if you want to mark specific fields in the license creation, license, we can mark it as. Okay, so we have 3 phases again. Okay, so I've already told you we can control the fields in 3 stages. Okay, one is the license creation, license activated, license expired. So example, let's discuss during license created how to control incompletion field. So example I say, okay, during license creation stage, I want the external license number as mandatory. Okay, validity as mandatory. Okay, I want to mark this as I want this mandatory. So without maintaining these 2 values, you can't save the license. Okay, it will throw an error. Required basically means error. So let me try to save this basically. 595. It should throw an error. See, validity has not been maintained. So it won't allow you to maintain this. Okay, this is one of the control incompletion procedure. Okay. So example, you also have some additional controls. Like example, I want to hide this value and quantity. Okay, during creation, I can also do that. It's an optional entry. One thing, optional entry. Secondly, I can also hide it. Okay, so I can also hide it. Okay, I've done the changes. These for license creation. Let me go back and come back again. So you don't see the fields. Okay, so you can see a quantity and value are hidden. Okay, this is the control. Okay, this is the control. You can this basically at the creation stage. If you want to do some changes in the license activation stage, you can go to activation. Okay, and if you want to do some changes to these fields, you can always add it. Okay, this is the at the license activation stage. Example, if you see, let me create this, and this is optional enter June license creation. Okay, this is at the license creation, and this is at the expired. Okay, what things I can do in expired? Okay, value. Even though it's expired, also these fields are mandatory if you want to changing anything. Likewise, you have activated something. Okay, I have created license, but still I am not maintaining this value. Still, also you will get this error saying that value text number are not maintained. Okay, this is the control. This is the further controls and they available in the system. Okay, example, you have created license and if you don't see these fields, okay, you need to worry about it. You need to come to this control and see what actually happened. Okay, option entry required. Okay, make it and save. Okay. This is the controls that we have it in the system. Let me go back and see. Now we should able to see the fields. And also example, I'm not maintaining these two as mandatory also. Example, I maintain this optional. Example, let me make this optional. So you won't get any error. Okay? If you're maintaining, if you're not maintaining also, you should not get this error. This external field and validity. Okay, so example, go back. Maintaining this. Okay, I haven't maintained anything. Okay, this is license creation. Okay, and we don't have any control or specification saying that something has to be maintained, then only save the license. Then if you're saving it, the expectation is that it should save automatically. 597 should be saved automatically without an error notification. See, 597 is saved. 597. Save. That's it. Okay, this is the control. Okay, it completely depends on business requirement. You need to you can control the further the completion in the export the license management. Okay, we still have some further controls. Okay, some control settings we can discuss tomorrow. The control settings is basically there is one important control setting I want to emphasize. Okay, just give background whenever we discuss in tomorrow. So example, this is example I have the based on product mix. Okay, example I have 10,000 products. Okay, the client has 10,000 products. Okay, we should tell the system that if all the 10,000 products require a license, okay, or not. If you require a license, you need to maintain everything. Like you need to maintain you need to classify the 10,000 products. Okay, and you need to maintain the ECC numbers. Even if it is required ECC number, also you need to maintain. If you don't require ECC number, also you need to maintain. Okay, you need to maintain. I will discuss that tomorrow. You need to create a new ECC number for that also. Okay, that's actually this requires a lot of manual work. Okay, and if you say all 10,000 products require license, okay? Or I would say not all 10,000 require license. Only 1,000 require license. 1,000 products require a license and 9,000 can be ignored. So in that case, what we'll do, only for the 1,000 products, we'll maintain the license. Okay, we have control also. Okay, only for 1,000 products, we'll maintain the license. Actually, it saves a lot of time also. Of course, it depends on the strategy. It completely depends on product mix. Okay, there is no standard approach for this. It depends on the complete product mix only. This here is the control. Okay, here is the control. Every product is relevant for check, and only specific products relevant for check. Okay, there are some additional things we need to do. Okay, if it is relevant for what needs to be done, only specific related what changes to be done in the product mix. That we'll discuss tomorrow. Okay, all the control settings of the legal control we can discuss tomorrow. Okay.